Well, I have seen to my necessities, and more. I have restored the contents of my jaw. I would gladly take my jaw with me to the grave, but a man can't bend his elbow in a wooden box. 4 o'clock. Here they are where I left them, all their endings still unwritten. If you will teach me how to be a woman, I will teach you how to be a man. But if that man, that woman can be found, lives might still be saved. What was on that page? A life? Or a death? That letter does not provide a pardon. In just 3 hours, we will hear cannon fire in the yard out there. The signal that Essex is dead. The last of a relay of cannon fire that will play through London until it crosses the river to us. What then will be the subject of her grief? His death? Or her own weakness that she cannot kill without remorse? Let us see which one of these is the first to break the silence.
What are you writing there?
I'd rather not discuss it, Your Grace.
Huh. But I demand it. I've never seen a writer writing before. How fascinating. Is it your Cleopatra play?
Yes.
Are you ashamed of it?
No.
Why then must you make a secret of it? Is it scandalous?
It has its moments.
Let me see. You play the man too well. You even dare lie to the queen. But these are my words. Mine. What is this?
I'm a writer, madam. It is what I do.
And I'm your subject. Is that it?
No, Your Majesty, I am your subject.
Very clever. There's nothing new in that. But why am I in this book? Why am I in here? Speak!
I'm attempting to create a monarch, madam. Monarch's words are of interest to me.
Noblest of men wouldst die. Hast thou no care of me? Shall I abide in this dull world? Who is this?
Cleopatra, when Antony is dying.
Hast thou
No care of me? Shall I abide in this dull world which in thy absence is no better than stine?
You have this by rote.
Some of it, Majesty. I was to play it, had I lived.
Am I your Cleopatra? Is your Antony then my Essex?
It had occurred to me.
Damn you. Mistress Tardwell, a word with you about the stitching. Madam, you mentioned a large white mare.
Oh, yes, madam. Very large and very white. Queen of the horses. And a wonder, like yourself.
I believe you said you had spoken to her.
I did?
Yes, about the lady matters.
Oh, yes. Lady Matters. What a dinsey I am. She'd be delighted, I'm sure. Seeing as how she accepted the likes of me, another queen would be more than welcome to share its straw.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, mind you, we mustn't wake them boys. They've all seen eyes in the dark.
What's in there, More of Antony and Cleopatra dying. Nothing you writers are complete without a death. Is that it? Show it to me.
It's only notes, but look if you must.
Darkness. It's all about death and darkness. And this. Ah, women, women, look. Our lamp is spent. It's out. Like hell it is. We have a dozen lamps, and I'll light every one. Harry, every rotting lantern shall be lit. Harry! Harry! Lights! Are we on fire? Not yet. Get busy. I want every lantern lit. Every gas in all the world make light. There, those. And that one. And that one there.
What's all this? You're mad.
Yes, yes, mad. But let them go and be you blithe and Barney, converting all your sounds of woe into hey nolly nolly. There aren't any songs in here. There's no one singing.
There will be.
What?
Singing, dancing, feasting.
Now, here we have what's missing here. Feasting!
It's Lent, for God's sake.
Not in Egypt. Harry! Bloody! Bring the table, bring the chairs! Let them
Go and be you Blythe and Barney, converting all your sounds of woe into hey, nanny, na.
Gentlemen, be still! That is Her Majesty's property, and you may not dispose it in this fashion. You, sir, put that chair down. Put it down, sir.
Madam, all we have of comfort is Her Majesty's indulgence. This small table, these tiny chairs, and this utterly inadequate food, honey cakes and bits of chicken. May we not partake in this repast?
I have no mind for such things anymore. There is too much else. Too much else. Well, do as you are asked. I will be deputy. And you, sir, I will have wine.
All your sounds of woe
Into
into hey, nanny, nanny, into hey, nanny, nanny.
Now for our guests, madam. Penny, Matt, baskets, tunics.
No, he's gone, man.
I seen a man once walking naked through the streets, mad as they come. Said he'd been driven from Eden. Told me the way to go home. Them as knew where Eden was would be as mad as he. He was caged and carted soon enough.
Will! Aha! Oh, I could have written this myself! Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen.
Since I have chosen to be with you, I have elected to be one of you. And to that end, I am wearing the gown in which your Beatrice mourned the death of Hero.
An interesting choice, Your Grace, given that Hero lived. Are you telling us that your hero too shall live?
Yes. England is my hero. There is no other.
Let us see.
I smell mischief, sir.
Mischief is as mischief does, madam. Behold! 3 captains here. They are known to all of us. Yours, madam. Yours, sir. And mine. Come! Let's have one other gaudy night. Call to me all my sad captains. Fill our bowls once more. Let's mock the midnight bell. To the captains.
Come to the purpose.
3 captains. 3 stories. Love stories, yes. To be spoken in front of witnesses.
Then must you speak of 3 that loved not wisely, but too well.
Fool. Come and sit near me. I would share your wisdom.
Let us begin with the master of words. You've had a lot to say about love. As for the thing itself, we know that you have love, and some of us know it well. But you wear a mask, thinking that no one can read it. Yet, this man here, now towered and despised, now shunned, was once the center of all your yearning. Is that not so? Is it not so?
Yes.
I can't hear you!
Yes! Damn you.
A woman's face, with nature's soft hand painted, hast thou, the master mistress of my... I can't remember.
A woman's face with nature's own hand painted. Hast thou, the master mistress of my passion. A woman's gentle heart, but not acquainted with shifting change, as is false women's fashion.
Such a scandalous opinion of women.
And I more bright than theirs, less false in rolling, gilding the object whereupon it gazeth. A man in hue, all hues in his controlling, which steals men's eyes and women's souls amazeth. But for a woman wert thou first created, when nature as she wrought thee fell a-doting, and by addition me of thee defeated, by adding one thing to my purpose, no thing.
Ha!
But since she pricked thee out for women's pleasures, mine be thy love, and thy love use their treasures.
You have a good wit, the grace to turn it on yourself. Well said. Mary, more wine.
One thing to your purpose, no thing? And pigs have wings, is that it? What? Never?
Never. Not with him.
You poor sod. All that love, and nothing for it to feed on. And so here you sit, and never had your captain.
There are more ways of having than one.
Ah, there now. Well, whatever ways you mean, they aren't the ways of love, I know. Ah, yes! Behold, the woman! Busy, busy, oh, so lovely. Can you smell her? I can. All that golden brown hair. And real, no doubt. What's it like to play a woman and be one at the same time, eh? You could give your mistress lessons. Oh! Too late! She's already given you lessons! Ah! I could play you! Though young Harry there could do it better. The stance is excellent. Proud and wary all at once. See that, Harry? The jutting chin, the quivering lip. Oh, don't bite it now. A brave girl never bites her lip. Harry would never do that. Harry knows better. Why don't you? Did Hero bite her lip when she was betrayed? Never.
She fainted.
Dead? Oh, wait. Dead. And you, madam? Did you faint when you heard of your lover's betrayal? No. It would be too womanly. And we mustn't have that.
Surely not quite so soon.
Yes, madam.
2 hours left, only 2. Oh God, where is Higby? Where is Cecil? Why has he not returned?
Perhaps he has delayed his return for fear that when he comes, he will find a woman in your place. Was that not our bargain?
Yes.
Here, madam, is a description worthy your captain. The play's the thing, wherein I'll catch the woman in the queen. I think it would be fitting if the Queen of England were to read the Queen of Egypt.
I warn you, I shall not be ridiculed.
If madam would but read.
His legs bestrode the ocean, his reared arms crested the world, his voice was propagated as to all the tuned spheres, and that to his friends. But when he meant to quail and shake the orb, he was as rattling thunder. I do not like this. I will say no more. Essex is not a god. You make him seem like a god. You belittle him with too much praise.
This is the theatre, madam, where men play gods every day.
No, madam, do not sit. There is more.
I said I would say no more.
But the woman, Majesty. Have you not come here for the woman?
I no longer know that I want her.
Because you are afraid of her. Afraid she will forgive and pardon.
I say I do not like this.
Well, like it or not, we still await the woman. I will be your Antony.
And what is the occasion? I must know the occasion.
We are parting, madam. Antony in Egypt has been recalled to Rome. His wife has died, Fulvia.
Does not interest me.
It should. Cleopatra knows there is a more important reason for his leave-taking.
Yes.
Yes. She suspects.
Knows.
Antony's in danger of making an alliance with her enemies.
Ireland.
Rome.
Ireland! This is Essex indeed the very same. It is what he did, precisely.
As you say, madam.
As I know. Do not belittle my awareness.
I will leave you, lady. Majesty, the book.
Yes.
I will leave you, lady.
To this lord, one word. Sir, you and I must part, but that's not it. Sir, you and I have loved, but there's not it, that you know well. Something it is I would. Oh, my oblivion is a very Antony. And I am all forgotten.
But that your royalty holds idleness your true subject, I should take you for idleness itself.
'Tis wedding labour to bear such idleness so near the heart as Cleopatra this. Your honour calls you hence, therefore be deaf to my unpitied folly, and all the gods go with you. No, I will not read this next. I cannot and I will not be a traitor to myself.
Then there can be no woman. She says, upon your sword sit laurel victory.
How can a woman say that to a man she knows is going to betray her?
Antony fell upon his sword. I would call that a victory, wouldn't you?
My lord Essex had ample opportunity to do the same and did not.
Are you not his sword, madam? Did he not fall on you?
He tripped.
You would make light of any death you had not written.
Death is death, madam. It comes, we go.
Yet I am here.
But you two will die in your time, madam. But that is not yet. That is not yet.
In your reading of me, am I to fall upon my sword?
In my reading of you, madam, you already have.
Then you misread me altogether. I shall die of regret.
For what reason?
For never having been myself. Which is more than can be said for Master Lonescroft, whose only concern is himself. He urges me to be a woman grieving the death of Essex, when the only death he grieves is his own. Where is your captain's death in all of this? I have not yet seen you mourn him.
Noblest of men, wouldst die? Hast thou no care of me? Shall I abide in this dull world which in thy absence is no better than sky? Oh, see my women, the crown of the earth doth melt, my lord. Oh, withered is the garland of war! The soldier's pole has fallen. Young boys and girls are level now with men. The odds is gone. And there is nothing left remarkable beneath the visiting moon. I saw him first in the yard of Bell's Inn 6 years ago. I was sitting on the steps, top steps, leading onto the porches, drinking ale in the sun. Clatter, clatter, clatter. I can hear it still. The sound of his arrival. His horse was frisky, nervous. When the stable boy came to hold her, my captain got down and laughed and gave his mare a slap. And I heard his voice.
I won't be wanting her till morning, lad.
The hair on the back of my neck and all down my arms stood up. He came across the yard. And his boots. I could hear all the leather on him. Smell it. Taste. Almost. He came and looked at me as if I was a curiosity, and me staring back like an imbecile.
Hello.
Hello. And he passed. When I could move, I found him waiting for me. Waiting for me in the tap room.
I'm laying over here tonight. Will you lay over with me?
He didn't even ask my name. I knew that he was a captain. That I knew everything he said he took for granted was to be obeyed. Nothing smells like a man. The smell of his skin. The smell of his hair. How was I to know when I put him on, when I wore him? How could I know? There wasn't a mark of disease on any part of him. Only his wounds and scars. Only his soldier self that had been to the wars and back. But nothing that said, beware, take care. I never knew such loving. And yes, it was rotting. And yes, it was bloody. And yes, there was hours and hours, all that night and all the next week, hours, minutes, seconds, minutes, hours, we made love. We sang songs, we ate and drank together, we told the stories of our lives, we laughed, we wept, we rejoiced. I missed the whole week's performances.
We all thought you were dead.
I was, to everything but life. Then he was gone. To Ireland. In one of those endless Irish wars!
Yes, Ireland, where all unhappy stories end. Did he know?
What? That he poxed me? Maybe. Maybe not. I only knew there was a desperation in him. Panic, but no regret. None. Ah!
What?
At least I bested my mother. All she got of you was a common sailor, my father. But what I got of you was a captain. And I thank you for him, and for his death, and for my own.
Long live death, is that it?
You are as petulant as Essex in the Tower. You're just another self-centered boy. Like him, all you want is someone's everlasting attention.
I'm an actor, madam.
Then play the man.
I don't know how, it's not my profession.
Oh, you are the Prince of Petulance. He could take lessons from you.
May the prince leave?
No! I'm not finished, neither have you. I'm still waiting for the man.
And I am still waiting for the woman.
Then you can wait until you rot. She will not be forthcoming.
Go! And good riddance!
Stay back. Stay back! Or I will kill you! There. Was that man enough for you?
Master Shakespeare.
Your Grace.
Is this a play we are in?
It would appear so, yes.
And what will you call it, this play?
It can have no name until it is finished.
And it will not be finished until my Lord Essex is dead, is that right?
Perhaps.
I do not like perhaps. You enjoy killing?
Do you?
Is Cleopatra's death already written for Master Lonescroft?
Yes, but...
He believes he will not live to play it. I wrote to death once. Well written, well played. When Mary Stuart entered the great hall where she would die, she was wearing black. And when the black was stripped away, she presented herself in crimson to the executioner. In crimson silks. A great queen. A great actor. Tell Master Lonescroft. That is our great queen goes to meet death. not as its subject, but as its sovereign. Mistress Tardwell, have you a glass?
Oh, yes, madam. All actors need a glass. There must be a dozen here.
Bring one, and some colours, powder. Mary,
Majesty.
come and be my woman quickly. Child, oh child, you.
I should like to rise.
Fool, help the countess to her feet.
Stay. 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 Oh. There now. Done.
That's all we have, madam. All we lack is a decent red.
Don't move.
That Lowencroft used it all in the final act.
I have read. Stay. In my lady days, they used to climb up onto the boards and lay their hands on me as if to drag me down amidst the mob. I used to think, I shall die of wearing red. But I never gave it up.
I wish to walk.
Where, madam?
Anywhere but in the yard. I will not go outside. I have not seen the stars in 20 years, and I do not intend to see them now. Give me your arm.
I have been myself for so long. These eyes, this mouth. Mrs. Todwell,
Madam,
tell me anything of real life.
Her Majesty lives a real life. One can see that. May one say this? Your Grace, you claim to lack a woman. But see here, madam, there's no woman lacking here. I see you. I see you with every breath you take. I too have lived your life. One man, another. All are equal in their treachery. Oh, madam, if I could give you this, the joy of one child. Many died, but one lived, and that child will see me to my death.
Where's he though? There's a woman. Look at him, Mary. You're equivalent in every way but one. What are you most? In there, where you live.
Myself.
You play the woman so well. How can it be you're just a boy?
I've played the woman all my life.
Always the woman. Are you afraid to be a man?
I am a man.
Hold this for me so that I can see.
In April, I'll be 19. And then I'll be too old to play in skirts.
But Master Lowencroft.
When Ed is 100, he'll still be the greatest player of women.
Mary. My hair. So, Master Pearl is still amazed. Beneath your woman's hair, you say there is a man. Without my woman's hair, must I also be a man?
No, Majesty.
Pleases me that someone will say so. I cannot bring myself to say it. More colours, more powder, hold the glass, boy.
I should like more wine.
Red. When I was first a queen, I was 25 years old. There is much value in youth.
But more in age.
So you say, but where is the proof of it?
We are here, madam.
There, done.
No. Oh, not done. This is nothing more than your majesty playing with color. Too much white. Too much red. An actor would know better.
Would he now?
To find the woman, madam, you must hide the man. Sit.
Your breath smells of drink.
As does yours. Be still.
Master Shakespeare.
Countess.
Who is that young man standing next to Lady Stanley?
He's an actor, madam. Wells. Matthew Wells. You saw him this afternoon as Claudia.
He seems to be uncommonly familiar with the lady.
Perhaps it will be to her advantage.
An actor? It is scandalous.
No more scandalous than the Queen's current consort. Would you call his behavior uncommonly familiar? And yet the Queen appears to welcome it.
Madness. Actors. Madness.
There. Madam. The complete woman. Such as can be found.
But this is Beatrice.
You wanted a woman, I gave you one.
One of yours!
No, madam, one of many.
Oh yes, you have them all at your fingertips.
As you have many men, madam, at yours.
Can nothing provoke you, sir?
Provoke?
A man would strike back.
Would he now?
Yes.
To what end?
To avenge himself.
Of what? Mere lack of courtesy?
I struck you, sir, replied.
Ah! So I see. In your woman's guise, you still act the man. And expect me to do likewise. But that's too easy. You want a man? I'll give you a man. Here, Majesty, is the only man you need. God save the Queen.
Oh, dear Jesus Christ.
Oh, see, my women, the crown of the earth doth melt. My lord.
Get me up.
Get yourself up.
Get me up!
The next thing we know, your Majesty will seek employment at the Tower. What is your headsman's name, madam?
What sort of idiot question is that?
What's his name? History will want to record it, lest the people think his name was Elizabeth.
Tom!
Ah, poor old headsman. Nobody knows his name. Left entirely out of history. Not a single mention. I think he deserves a name. Don't you? Think of it. In the morning, when? At 7? Two apparently nameless men will meet in the courtyard of the tower. The one whose name you refuse to voice, And the anonymous headsman. What on earth can history do with that?
It can tell the truth.
Which is?
That one of them has a name which you know perfectly well.
Well, no, as a matter of fact, it slipped my mind.
Essex.
Is that all? Just Essex? Isn't that one of your counties? County Norfolk, County Sussex, County Sex?
Stop it.
What's his name?
Devereux.
Devereux, a city in France.
Stop it!
Not until I have his name.
Robert!
And between the sheets,
Oh, God, make him stop!
there was a time between the sheets, yes, and whatever happened there, whether everything or nothing, there was a time when he was there with you, and you were there with him. And if you cannot mourn that moment, two nameless men will meet in the tower, and both will be forgotten forever. Madam!
Robin.
I thought I heard a woman there just then. Or something of a woman. A catch in the throat that comes only when speaking a lover's name. Troilus. Romeo. Antony.
Captain!
Yes. I'm captain.
There is too much woman in you, sir, it seems to me.
Are you daring me to bed you?
Master Lawrence Frost, leave him be! More! Now you tell me, what was his name? Ah, yes, it slipped your mind, is that it?
Captain.
Is that all? Just captain? Surely between the sheets there must have been more than that. What? Perhaps he was another Robin! Or another Harry! Did you not ask his name?
Yes, I did.
And
He said his name was
what? I didn't hear you.
Hal.
Am I another Harry after all?
He did not say Harry.
No. He said how. Do you mourn him? As a man or as a woman?
As a man!
Yet you weep.
Men do that, madam. From time to time.
Tell me the hour. Someone seek the watch. He will know. You!
Oh, madam.
Well, is Cecil what delays him? Why has he not returned? Ah! Down those dogs! Down them! We are all in the tower. Tower, all of us, in this hateful moment.
If we were in the tower, madam, lives might be saved.
You damn me unfairly. You have the advantage of being unable to pardon. Only I, and I alone, can pardon. It is a weight you do not bear.
It is a quarter from the hour, madam.
Which hour?
6, Your Majesty.
6. Oh, it is Cecil. You, sir!
Madam.
You remind me of my father.
It is true, I have his beard.
Also his girth. though he stood better. Whenever I think of the tower, I think of my father. His breath, like yours, was foul with food and drink. His hands, like yours, were fat and filthy. He forswore gloves as being effeminate. Besides, his fingers must be free with so many laces to untie. All women were his, my father. He was king. Manhood was his profession.
And yours.
No, sir. My name is not Harry. The only skirts I hoist are my own. There was no England in him, only himself, only Harry, only ever Harry, my father. God! If I could kill every man in my kingdom, I would do it in a second. There is not one worthy of this moment.
Be at peace.
The world is ending. Even I cannot prevent it. Neither can you. You cannot avoid your death any more than Essex can in the tower. Do what you will, it will come.
No, not yet.
Not yet, not yet. I predict these will be your last words. And will you also say, I will not go? Perhaps you could ask Master Shakespeare to write it for you. Another Juliet, dead but not dead. How will it be, and where?
In a ditch somewhere.
In a ditch? You have no more sense of honor than to find yourself in a ditch?
What have I to do with honor?
Everything. Look at you standing there. The greatest actor of women in our time. Have the talent and the body of a god. Pay them your respects. Give them a decent farewell.
I barely know who they are. There's been so little time.
But enough to take some joy from them.
Joy, madam?
Joy in your captain. Joy in your Beatrice. Joy in your comradeship with all these others. To have been so alive. Not alone, but here we are. Learning how to go on living by learning how to die. But to die, even at your age, is not to have failed to have a life. Yes? It seems your friend has arrived to tell you the same thing. Will you take him with you to your ditch, Master Lowenthorpe? Or will you send him back to the pit? Not much difference, is there?
There will be no ditch, madam, and no return to the pit.
You redeem the name of Harry, Master Pearl. I only hope he heard you.
Get down! Get down! Call them off, you idiot! Call them off! Madam. Majesty.
Is it done?
Those dogs!
Forget the dogs, the message. Is it delivered?
Yes.
Did you... Was he present?
Yes, madam.
Did he speak?
At length, your grace.
And?
And he requested of the Lord Lieutenant, that's Sir Walter Badger, madam, a fine, reliable fellow.
I know his name! Come to the words!
I am out of breath.
His words.
His words. Yes. He requested to see the communication of your Majesty's decision with his own eyes. And it was handed to him.
Me?
And he read it twice over, word for word.
Yes.
And when the second time he came to your Majesty's signature,
What?
he kissed it, madam. He held it for an instant to his breast and then kissed it once again.
But what did he say? What did he say?
He said, Your Grace, that he craved your Majesty's forgiveness.
Forgiveness? But not my pardon.
Madam, your letter expressly stated there would be no pardon. And he submitted to your Majesty's will.
Without a word of protest?
None.
Is he afraid?
Yes.
Was it said? Did he say so? I am afraid.
It was put to him by a priest that being mortal, that his lordship might be fearful. And yes, he said, Yes, I am. More than once in battle, he said. I've been seized by fears that I had not imagined possible, but this is worse, because tomorrow is a certainty. And if the strength of God is not with me in the morning, I will not know how to stand.
He said this?
I am young, he said. I've spent my youth in wantonness, lust, and filth. I've been puffed up with pride and vanity. My sins are more in number than the hairs on my head. At this point, madam, he fell to his knees.
And the Queen. Did he speak of the Queen?
Oh, in this way only, and still on his knees, he said, Here before you, I pray for the welfare of Her Majesty the Queen, whose death I protest I never meant, nor any violence toward her person. Then he said, Tell her so, Robert. Tell her I said so. I have done as I was charged.
Did he not mention his offense? Nothing of his treason?
Nothing of his treason, only his sins and his fears.
I want to see him.
Your Majesty knows this cannot happen.
I want to see him.
It cannot be allowed. These events must not be reversed. England and your Majesty would suffer if they were.
No! Then this is not suffering! I want to see him!
Madam, you may not, and she will not.
Someone take me to him. Someone bring him to me. Someone do something.
Madam, Your Grace, I beg you not to go. For your own sake. The dead are dead.
But I must go.
Madam, no.
Send out the horses! Send out the messengers!
No, the horses will fall.
One could arrive.
The roads are foul, madam. Mud, snow, ice. There is no time to reach the destination you require of horses. It's impossible.
No!
Yes!
Oh, God. So, here we are. In the moment. You, sir, Master Edmund. You were once to me so beautiful. And once you were all my life.
Madam, yet again you mistake.
Hush! Be still! I know who you are! Another Irish upstart with opinions counter to my own. And yet you embody his beauty. And for that reason you are forgiven. Elizabeth Rex. There's your title, sir. Elizabeth Rex, the Queen. Have me said it all my life. For the sake of my kingdom, I have played the prince. And have me say that for the sake of my kingdom, I willingly took up the sword of the headsman and brought it down. where I would rather kiss. And have me say, I cannot achieve this moment. I just want to say goodbye.
I can show you.
You would go to the tower in my place.
I would go in your person.
Never. This cannot happen.
It strikes me, Your Majesty, my Lord Cecil is far too anxious to keep you from the tower. Perhaps he fears the woman in you will undo his present and his future powers.
Prattle.
Is it?
I will not argue this. She will not go, and none shall go in her place.
Her son! There's a difference. Robin.
Madam.
No, not Madam, not Majesty, don't remember.
What, madam?
My name.
Elizabeth?
Not Elizabeth! You were my Robin. And I was your best. I've come to die with you. We will die together. Which is fitting. In killing you, I kill myself. How did we come to this moment?
Love?
No. Ambition. You to be you, and me to be me.
I love you.
Yes. And I you. Nothing will remain of me. When you are gone, I renege the right of the man who killed you. He is dead! And only I am left.
Robin.
Would you go there, madam, to be with you?
No. He is gone.
Madam, you too can conjure him.
I don't know how.
Yes, you do. You called him once your hawk. He sat on your arm.
Yes.
Call him.
Where is he?
Here, best. With you. Are you afraid?
Yes. More than once I have been seized by affairs I had not imagined possible. In the dark, in the night. But tomorrow is a certainty. And if your love is not with me in the morning, I will not know how to rise.
You will rise, and I will rise with you. Stand.
I will not ask pardon, and there will be none. I've already said so. In this moment, it is you who must die. But inside this moment, you will always be present. You were here. You left your mark, indelible, on me and on the time.
Am I to be proud of this?
No, Robin. You are to glory in it. in my heart, I came.
Hal? Harry. How does one do this? I've done it 100 times on stage with you. You had to suffer it, and did. On that day you rose from your bed thinking there was still forever, yet in the afternoon, in the evening, in the twilight, you sank into the earth, out of all sight forever. How does one do this? To be alive, no more. No more the smell of horses, or the kiss of leather. No more connections, no more responses. No more wonder, no more words. No more the warmth, breath, or the touch of fingertips on skin. Of all these joys, no more. You're gone, you're safe. Madam, here is your man. If I can let him go, I can go myself. Madam, the hour for matins has arrived.
Has it? So you would go to pray.
I pray every day, Majesty.
Do you? I would not have guessed it.
Yes, I do. Every day.
Why? You need not fear, Robert. You will survive me. You are too clever not to. The curfew is lifted. I will leave you now. I thank you for your company. I played here as a child, and I have played this night in this sweet, good place. My final days. Sir, I am not lying. My dear one. All that I might have been, have all I might have had. I bless you. Mistress, this is for you. And I praise it was for me, token of self-fidelity. I had it from my Lord Burleigh. Until his final breath, he was my protector. For you, sir. My words. Use it as you will, I cannot offer you more. Though one thing would be welcome. Your lord in the tower shall keep his head. But while I live, he will lose his freedom. For you. A sample of your hatred. In ridding you of this, I rid you of your vows.
Your Majesty, this is your portrait.
You will not miss it. You have me in your heart. This, sir, is all you need to avenge your loss of Ireland, an object on which you may relieve yourself as you will. To no avail. Ireland is mine. Come with me.
Madam?
Oh, fool. I shall go mad. Master Lonescroft. I had rather I had known you than anyone. But one I ever met. I will not forget you. Nor you, sir. Nor the bear. These, I trust, will keep you both from your ditch. Come, Countess. Let us go together.
God save your grace! And so, we had our man, we had our woman, and in this way, they passed into time.
Master Shakespeare,
Ugh.
a word. These words must remain within these walls for our mutual benefit in the time to come.
Young Will Shakespeare died this day. 52 years old. died in his bed. A man of talent who led an uneventful life. Or so it will be said.
All lovers young, all lovers must consign to thee and come to dance.
Playing with the